Honestly, today was a day where I almost started a new project. And look at my table, it made me realize that's not going to work. Since I started making videos like this, I think the table itself served a bit as a reminder and as a testament of what was happening the whole time. I mean, I have still all my paints out from the last painting session, even the paper towel, a few wood pieces from my chariot build, and of course all my orcs, and most importantly, the chariot itself. So today I simply have to keep on working on this, I think. Remember, a wise man once said, building a Warhammer army is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But before I do anything, I think I have to write down my paint scheme from last time, because I simply didn't do it. So it's still somewhat fresh in my head, so I think it's not a huge problem. Luckily, I have all my paints outside, and all the paints I used are not really tucked away right now, so I can still kind of deduce from the paints that are around here what I used. So wish me luck. Oh, that is a name. KACAO77 Universes Green. So the yellow, zinc, yellow, red, yellow, blue. And here's my list. Here is everything I need to replicate my color scheme. We are safe for now, and we can definitely put all those paints away for now. You can see I don't really have like a very complicated color system. I just have a few boxes that have a specific color code, like this yellow here, and this is all I need. I really like just taking all the paints I have and trying to figure out what I use. This can go away. Okay. Now, to get this project more in the right direction, I definitely need to work on the bases a little bit. These definitely deserve more love. I think I can simply mesh . Now I'm trying to be fast here, not super accurate. I'm just making a little milliput sausage and just wrap it around where the base and the bark connect. In my older builds I used to simply glue on the bark and left it at that, but I found over time this looks a bit, well, glued on. And after that a bit of isopropyl alcohol. With this we can really smooth out milliput, and we have another one. Right now I'm realizing that it's probably not the best idea to start with milliput. I should rather add a few mushrooms. I think I will switch to that now and add the milliput later, because that gives the mushrooms a bit more stability. I think the ideal sequence of adding stuff to the base should be: you have the base, then you maybe have the bark, and you have the miniature. After that you add your little mushroom, and then you add the milliput. But what about the chariot? I already added a bit of milliput beforehand, so it's already hardened. Now how do I get the mushrooms in place? Let me bring you over here. I could add this piece here and add a bit of milliput down here. So where else? I mean, this looks nice, doesn't it? let's add a skull. Something like that. Now look at that guy. Isn't that a very boring shaman? So I think this one looks much more heroic, doesn't it? Maybe add a bit of putty. This is a truly great shaman. Texture paste is such a nice way to get, well, a bit of texture on your models. I really like using it for my base decoration. I like the look, I like how quick it dries, I like how you apply it. Also, it doesn't really matter if you get texture paste on your models. So today was one of those days where I wasn't quite sure if I would do a hobby or not, because I was starting to think about, well, do I have a good video topic? And this is exactly why I burned out the last time, because I was thinking about the channel first and the hobby second. I want to show you my hobby journey, to show you what I'm actually doing in my hobby. And sometimes this involves to make simple steps in the right direction. And I think I've never talked about this. I cannot do this every day. Although my channel is very, very important for me, it's not the only thing in my life. And it's not the thing I can give 100% of my focus to, which is sometimes a bit sad for me, but it's the reality of things. Knowing that, I decided to give this daily hobby vlog approach a bit of a twist and say, all right, instead of doing this every day, what would be realistic to produce a video in one day? Realistically, it would be like crafting for 4 hours and editing for 4 hours. And in the end, I would have a video. That is the basic idea. With all that in mind, my last video, and if you've seen it, you probably know that, I did not do that because I had a painting session of about 12 hours. I'm not complaining here. It was great, it was fun, it was a real nice project, and I'm really, really happy what came out of it. The point is that I ignored my own rule in this regard. So I need to be held accountable on this. So I'm making this rule public, and also maybe that helps other creators finding their own rhythm when they want to do this more vlog style approach. So yeah, 4 hours crafting, painting, hobbying, however you want to call it, and then 4 hours editing. And after that, you start again.